Welcome to Chamberg Valley FA edition. This is our episode number 1 and also our first look. So yeah, it will be our first look and the beginning of our Let's Play. So let's go in and have a look at it. Alright, and here we go. This is our new tractor and our new fertilizer spreader. We're gonna shoot down to our fields. I believe one of our fields is not as yet ready, so we can fertilize it. I'm trying to remember which of the fields we can actually fertilize, but we will check that in a little bit. Now, I'm not really up to date with all the how you get from each field and so on and so on. Looks like we've got some hay and bales storage over here. So field 28 is the one that right, that is not. Yep, so it's not fertilized and it's in the last stage of growing. So let's put time to real time for now. It gives us an opportunity to fertilize it. At least that way we get a bit of a yield improvement. If that was interesting. Like from up here, it looks like the crop is disappearing. When you get down here, you can actually see it, but it's yeah, it's quite a lot thinner. Then that was an interesting sensation. I'm like, why is the crop disappearing as we go along? And yeah, you can see that it's definitely disappearing and then reappearing as we go. So that's fine. Yeah, this is a series that for now is going to replace Challington Valley. Not that I'm going to give up on Challington Valley. I just thought I'd take a little bit of a break from it, since I think sort of people are sick of seeing Challington, since everybody on YouTube has sort of done quite a lot of series on them. So this is the reason why I thought, you know what, give it a bit of a break, and then you know, we'll pick it up a little bit down the road, exactly where we left it from. I had to get rid of seasons, even from that particular series, purely because there seemed to be an issue, and I couldn't really figure out what mod was the problem with the seasons. So because of that, I got rid of seasons. So whenever we do pick it up, if I can figure out what was the problem with seasons, then I'll bring seasons back. If not, we will continuing it without seasons. Hence why I haven't put seasons on this map. So we will play without seasons. You know, Fs19 coming up, and looks like that will have seasons incorporated in it. So I believe we will have plenty of games to come with seasons already on it. So for now, we will do our best to try and stick away with just basic of Fs19, since it doesn't really have seasons in it at the moment. This is the in-cab look. Almost impossible to do anything from in-cabin, but you know, I like this older tractors. You can have them without a cabin, so if we have a workshop on our farm, every now and then I will remove the cabin and put it in just basic without a cabin, and if it's raining, we'll bring the cabin back. Hence we'll have a little bit of realism type of thing. So okay, so I will set this guy up on worker in a minute, and then we will get ourselves in trying to make some money. There is a lot of factories to buy on this map, as for some of you or all of you that are aware of this particular map. And because of that, obviously we're going to need a lot of cash. It's going to take me a little while to figure out which of the factories I should buy first, because as you probably are aware, a lot of the factories need a lot of different products to be able to manufacture whatever you manufacture. And some of the things I still couldn't figure out where you get them from, like methanol and organic trash, I believe. So as we go along, hopefully we'll be able to pick up all that information and yeah, able to learn and find out where we get organic trash and methanol and all that sort of stuff. So I'm sure that would probably be a byproduct of something. Hence why we will find that as we go along. All right, let's let him do his work. The other fields that we own, 2 of them are grass. So make sure it is fertilizing. Yes, it is. So we got 2 of them are grass, I believe. Fruit 1 and then go with grass. Okay, number 30 is grass. Number 36 would be one of the other, either alfalfa or something like that. So looks like it's missing out a little bit, but that's okay. We will come back. And we have this mower. Now if we struggle for cash, I may end up selling this mower. Purely so we can, you know, we'll buy some smaller mowers. So we can afford to buy a combine or something to that, in that, you know, something that will help us sort of improve a little bit quicker. But if we can manage to do it without having to sell it, then obviously I will be more than happy to keep this. Alright, so somehow I managed to go to the wrong field. So this is field number 24, which we don't own. So there is a lot of silos in here, and there's a lot of the things that we sort of would need to get used to as we go along. So field number 30 looks like it's a bit to our right over here. So let's see how we get there. Now bear with me. Like I said, I've driven the map once when I did that first look video, but that's about the size of it. So it's not like I am really up to date with all the ways on how to get to field 1, 2, 3 and so on. I like the way our yard is sort of, you know, there, and then you got a bridge that's kind of goes straight through your yard. So this is our field. Now let's just figure out how to get in. There's got to be an entry point here somewhere, right? All right, nothing so far, nothing so far. So we'll just drive around it and have a look till we come across a entry point. Are you kidding me? There is no entry point? All right, it's right here. I was gonna say, how could there be no entry point? All right. So it's gonna take a little while for me to get used to a different type of grasses. Let's just see how this is. That's beautiful. That's exactly what I want. Not okay. So since, like I said, since we don't really own a humongous amount of fields, and since we don't have all the equipment that we need, we're going to need to concentrate on selling some of these bales and some of these things, and to be able to get some cash started up. So we can buy a combine, so we can buy a seeder. We don't really even have a seeder at the moment. So everything that we're gonna need to make money, we're gonna have to buy quite a lot of equipment. So if that's the case, we're gonna look for some older equipment to start up, and then we will get into the newer equipment as we go along. And the trees are part of the field. I think, oh, there's an entry point over here as well, which is where our grass implements or equipment is. Anyway, all right, let's get along with this and cut it. Alright, so we're almost done cutting this field. It didn't take that long. Obviously having this big M mower, it does, you know, it's easy work. I am considering in actually selling it and just getting the cash for it, and you know, that way we get a secondary larger tractor. So I haven't really made up my mind yet, but definitely let's see where this other field is comparison to this. So need to get out and go back. It's definitely on the cards to get rid of it, purely because of the we need a combine, and even without selling some of the equipment that we're not using it, that I'm not going to use, not that it's not going to be needed, we're still going to be struggling for cash a little bit. So is this the way we're going to our fields? I assume so. So let's have a look. And how much do you want to bet that we are here and we need to get outside so we don't run into the fence or running on our neighbor's field? He's not going to be happy with us. So I'll get on the road over here and figure out where our field entries are. So let's assume, according to this, I'm already on my field, but obviously not. And we're gonna run straight into the post. Okay, so this looks like just your very basic grass. So let's have a look. Alright, so it looks like we're just deleting the grass. We're not actually cutting anything. Alright, so we will not do that, obviously, for the obvious reasons. The last thing we need to do is delete the grass that we need. Okay, like I said, this type of map, it's not the easiest map in the world to get around, because as you can see, it does have quite a lot of roads and quite a lot of ways to get to wherever you're going. So it's not like your basic map where it's, you know, fairly rectangular or square, or, you know, a couple of highways here and there. You do have a lot of different ways to get to the same point. So because of that, it's gonna take a little while to get used to going to wherever I need to go. So where am I going? I am going to sell this. And then we will use the money that we have to either lease a combine, but definitely get another bigger tractor. It doesn't have to be a John Deere necessarily, but definitely get a different tractor, one more tractor. We will have to get a mower, obviously, but we do have quite a few different mowers that we can use, so that's not an issue at all. And obviously we need a combine and we need a seeder, because it's pointless having fields if we can't plant them. Okay, we're gonna harvest whatever's there now, but then that's it. We haven't got anything after that, so we will get rid of it. I feel bad that I have to get rid of it, because it's obviously the nicest way to mow grass. So these are all factories over here that once you buy, they appear on the map. So yeah, so we'll get rid of this one, and then hopefully as we go along we will be able to did I pass the shop? Where is the, oh yes, I did. Didn't even notice it that I was going past. Okay, so I was gonna say look in the rear view mirror, but there's no such thing. So it's bad that in the little, when you have the map, the PDF map like that, it doesn't actually show you the shop, which is right there, and I'm on the bridge. Okay, so how do I get off the so we'll go over here, and looks like there's a side road just up ahead. This one over here, and we'll take it. Whoa, okay, sideways looking. We'll take that, and then we will go in there. So this is the beauty of this map. It's gonna take a long time to know this map, exactly where you're going and all that sort of stuff. So there we are, we're down here now. And, well, we're driving on 2 roads. Whoa, he didn't miss me. There's a petrol station. So let's figure out now where we're gonna sell these to. Who do we talk to? It looks like just straight ahead. Where are we gonna sell it? Hopefully. Okay, that's should have been obvious. That is the purchase sign, not the sale sign. And this is the sale sign. Let's get rid of it. Okay, so we need a, let's see, what do we have in large tractors that is fairly cheap. Completely forget about it. Looks like this is our tractor configuration. Definitely lizard, Midas, definitely fenders. I like fenders. No, I think this is fine. LED bar, why not? Yeah, why not? And that's going to cost us 120, and we've got 220 horsepower. Didn't it say that it could have more than that? Okay, attach standards, Windows regular. Okay, there we are here. 330, 157,000. So, yep. No issues with it, no issues. Alright, so we've got our tractor. Now we need to get ourselves a planter or a seeder. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, this one seems to do, we got 270 horsepower, so it's not a problem. Rims, I like them always black. Alright, this is the one. Now I know what you're thinking, hey, you didn't buy more, and obviously I will. Alright, we'll wait for it to fill up, and then we'll take it to the store, to the farmyard. I like the fact that it doesn't just automatically fill up. You do have to press the buttons yourself to fill it all up. On our way to the farm, obviously, I just thought I'd show you how it drives. It is a little bit bouncy, but I would have to say that overall, I'm happy with this. Can't really complain. It actually performs quite well, a lot better than. I don't know if I should say that I would have expected it, because after all, it's a 300 horsepower tractor. So you can't really say that, you know, your expectations of it was non-existent type of thing. I'm going this way because I wanted to see if is this open? Wasn't that open last time I was here? Let's have a look. How do we... Alright, so this should be an enclosure for... What is it an enclosure for over here? Alright, you have to buy it. Okay, so this would be our cows? No, it wouldn't be our cows. our ship. Because you can, in this particular well, on this map, you do actually milk the ship. So okay, we'll find out what it is as we get into it. We have a bit of cash to buy it. Now I know I have the cash to buy it right now, but then if I spend the money right now to buy this, I don't have the money to buy a combine. And as you can see, I do need to come in, take care of this field. I still have to get a plow. What else do I need? I'm trying to think of all the things that I need at the moment. We have the cedar. There's our slurry pit. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I think we will leave it here for this episode. It's been a bit of a setup, a bit of a first look. We've done a bit of work on the map as well, and you got to see some parts of the map. So in the future episodes, we'll obviously continue to do our first look as well. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and as always, you be kind to each other. God bless you, and have a wonderful day or night or evening, depending on you are. See you next time. Bye bye.